Joining me now to discuss sports, football especially, is Aziz Oluyokun, a seasoned sports analyst who joins me via the phone. Aziz, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Samson, and Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. That's good.
I'm coming on the show this year. Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time on the show. Let's start from the action we saw last night. Fulham against Chelsea, 2-1. Fulham winning. Felix, as I said earlier, 5 attempts at goal. Was Chelsea's best player proud to that sending off. Where does this leave Chelsea really, and how bad do you think it can get before it gets better?
Good afternoon once again. This is actually unfortunate for the Chelsea people out there. You know, the Chelsea fans are more like a spoiled brat, whereby the spoiled brat will tell you, Dad, I don't want this. This is what I want, and the dad will do exactly what the child actually wants. But the case is not. It is not the case right now because the new owner, I'm actually talking about the Abramovich era, whereby the coach is actually not performing well, and the next thing you see, some players will gang up against the coach, and before you know it, the coach is being fired. But the same is not the case right now. Dolly is actually sticking to his own. The board are actually giving the coach, the Potter, the time to get it right. This is definitely going to take a lot of time for Chelsea to come out of this. But trust me, it might get towards the subject better.
Let's look at the Manchester derby. It's arguably the biggest match, in club football this weekend, although there's also the El Clasico talking about the Spanish Super Cup. But in England, definitely the biggest. Manchester United against Manchester City. This time around at Old Trafford, the reverse fixture was a 6-3 drubbing of United. But it must be interesting to note, it will be interesting rather to note that ever since that humiliation at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester United have won 14 of their 17 games in that period, losing only once. So it seemed like that defeat made them turn the corner around. I'm looking at the derby this weekend. What are you expecting, especially with Rashford in fine form?
The confidence is high. The players are performing from Rashford to Antonio. Definitely, I'm very sure the fact that Manchester United would actually want to come for a revenge in this fixture. Probably losing 6-3 against City rival. I'm so excited that this is the perfect time for this match to be played. The confidence is high in the United scores. And from the City point of view, they are not that playing.
They're not playing so well.
I saw them against Chelsea in both games last week. That wasn't the Manchester City that we used to know. A lot of people are actually criticizing the recruitment of Haaland, that it has actually changed the dynamic, the style, the style of Manchester City.
Yes.
This is personally, I think this is the best time for Manchester United to take the game. Manchester United are flying from all cylinders, scoring goals, keeping clean sheets, and they are the only team in England presently still competing in four competition.
Apparently.
I know this game is going to be a cracker. I'm predicting United to win, to gain all 3 points.
That's a bold call. Okay, that's a bold call. Let's move to the Emirates. Arsenal against Spurs. That's another match for Arsenal. They can't afford to slip up because they know quite well that a City will reduce the gap, at the top. So they need to keep piling the points so as to win probably their first title in over a decade. Arsenal Spurs, do you think it's possible for Spurs to, throw a spanner in the works of Arsenal?
If Arsenal are serious to be the champions of England come May, this is the best time. This is the best season for them to have it. You can cast our mind back when Leicester City was crowned the champions. Yeah, the other teams were so inconsistent. Exactly. And we are witnessing one of such right now. Manchester City has not been flamboyant like we used to know. Newcastle, they are new into this series.
They are new to the
Manchester United are coming from behind. So this is the best opportunity for Arsenal to be consistent and also grab the 3 points against Spurs. But I'm not saying Arsenal doing a double over 30 and this season. They have one of the best coaches in the world right now, the person of Anthony Conte, and I'm sure he will try to contain the wingers of Arsenal, Saka and Martinelli this time around.
Okay, let's look at Chelsea. I know we talked about Chelsea earlier as a result of the loss yesterday, but they are playing another derby. Yesterday's match was a London derby, another one against Crystal Palace. Do you think Chelsea can get the job done? The reverse fixture ended 2-1. Again, that was a really difficult match for Chelsea until Conor Gallagher scored that stunning strike in added time. So, can Chelsea rebound from yesterday's loss against Crystal Palace this weekend?
Most definitely, especially when they are playing in front of the Stamford Bridge fans,
Yep.
They can. But at this point in time, the question should be: can Chelsea bring out from this mental block that they are into right now? We've seen them bottling games they could have easily picked up the maximum 3 points, drawing or losing, even in front of their fans. And one thing we also need to consider is that presently the confidence in the team is actually at the purest minimum. It's very low at this point in time. And this is the best time for anything in the Premiership, be it a relegation candidate to play Chelsea.
Yes.
The confidence is not there. You can go there and have that belief that you can actually get something tangible out of the game.
Okay, we would have to, because of time, just move to Spain, talking about Real Madrid against Barcelona, although we know quite well that Brighton will take on Liverpool at the Amex Stadium, and that's definitely a tricky one for Jurgen Klopp's side that has been inconsistent this season. Well, let's delve to the Spanish Super Cup. Real Madrid against Barcelona, that's a big one. El Clasico, the first one, we had this season went the way of Real Madrid in terms of the El Clasico. This time around, it's another El Clasico, though not in the league, but the cup itself, Spanish Super Cup. How do you see this panning out? There's Benzema to lead the line, there's Lewandowski to lead the offensive line for both clubs. Who do you think gets this?
The previous Clasico in previous years have been very, very unpredictable.
Yep.
And so that's one of the beauty of the game of football, when you don't know where the pendulum can actually swing.